I've heard myself say this statement so often in my head. I'm afraid. I'm scared. But what if it doesn't work out? I used to ponder over this a lot, but not anymore. In fact, I welcome it and I get inspired by fear. Hi there, self-helpers, and welcome to Self-Help Yourself, the #1 self-help channel dedicated to becoming the best version of yourself. So if you haven't already, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel because every week I put out new videos on how to improve yourself using psychology. Fear. The thing that I recently realized is the building block of my self-confidence. Fear has always been a great enemy of success. More of us are held back by fear than any other factor. But I'm not talking about clinical anxiety. I want to tell you about the emotion that sometimes overrides intelligence, stops us from moving towards our goals, worsening our quality of life, and damaging our self-confidence. You know what I'm talking about. Fears such as the fear of failure, asking someone out on a date, public speaking, getting embarrassed, making mistakes, expressing your opinion. These are all things that we have all gone through, and we aren't the first and we won't be the last. The biggest fear that stands out as the greatest obstacle to success is the fear of failure itself. But the problem is not actually failure, which can actually make us stronger and more determined. But it's the fear itself that paralyzes us from taking action. So how does this tie in with self-confidence? Well, start by thinking about the most successful person that you've ever known or interacted with. They might be doing pretty well for themselves and pretty confident at the same time, right? But talk to them when they played their first big match or their first big show, or even talk to the guy who worked up the courage to talk to a girl for the first time. It would have been really easy for them to say, but I'm too scared, I'm too afraid, but what will they think of me? But did they do that? And you can imagine they would have turned yellow on the inside at the time. But being shit scared did not hold them back. So what did they do? They got inspired by fear. They saw the reward on the other side. They put themselves through their worst fear to experience the joy of success. You might be seeing them on TV like Michael Jordan or Green Day or even Hugh Hefner. And yes, it was probably 5% inspiration and 95% perspiration that got these people to where they are in life right now. But my point is, start looking at fear as an opportunity, as a chance to guide your resources towards building your self-confidence. If you ever wanted to accomplish something and you weren't at least a little scared before attempting it, that probably means that it's not as challenging as you might think. But I'll tell you what, it's a better feeling for your greatest fear to not challenge you anymore. That's right. Once you've confronted your fear 100 times, no, 1,000 times, then you can say you've overcome it. And then you'll understand that this is what it took to create that self-confidence that you've been looking for. Conquer what you think cannot be conquered. Defeating your innermost fear might seem impossible at first, but that one step forward that you take today will take you miles ahead in life. Because in the end, you need fear to challenge yourself, but at the same time, you need to get inspired by it because it will help build your self-confidence. So take a chance, and the next time you hear yourself say, I am afraid, welcome it. Take action and something great will happen. If you're interested in learning how to overcome your innermost fear, I have a couple of books right here and they're going to help you overcome that.
I've linked them down in the description box below too.
If you've enjoyed this little pep talk, give it a big old thumbs up. It's right down there. And leave me a comment down in the section below as to what you want me to talk about next. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel because every week I'm gonna aim to make you awesome using psychology. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next session. This is Vikram signing off.